What if I told you there's a perfectly legal way to save $10,000 that almost nobody knows about? I used this secret trick last week and the results were insane. But you need to see this right now before they patch this loophole forever. Let me show you exactly how it works. Let me tell you about Lee, a barber in Gwangju who discovered the secret to tripling his income, not by working harder, but by changing what he was really selling. Lee was good at his job. Great scissors, steady hands, clean shop. But no matter how skilled he was, he couldn't charge more than 30 yuan per haircut. Meanwhile, just down the street, another barber charged 150 yuan per cut, and his chairs were always full. At first, Lee thought it was about quality. Maybe his technique is better. But after secretly watching the guy work, Lee realized their skills were nearly identical. So why were people happily paying 5 times more just a few doors away? The answer hit him when a regular customer, Mr. Zhang, casually mentioned why he switched to the expensive barber. It's not about the haircut, Lee. When clients see me walk out of there, they know I'm doing well. That's when Lee understood. He wasn't in the haircut business. He was in the identity business. So he made 3 bold changes. First, he rebranded. Gone was Lee's haircut. The new sign read, "The Executive's Trim," in sleek black letters. Immediately, it sounded like a place for serious professionals, not just someone looking for a quick job. Second, he raised his price, not to match the competition, but to surpass it. 180 yuan per cut, making the 150 yuan place suddenly look like the budget option. Most barbers would panic at this, but Lee leaned in. Third, and this was the genius part, he added what he called status reminders. A complimentary espresso cost him 5 yuan, served in a real ceramic cup. A 30-second shoulder massage with peppermint oil. A black membership card that read VIP Grooming Club in embossed gold lettering. The results stunned him. Within weeks, his old price-sensitive customers drifted away, and Lee didn't chase them. In their place came lawyers, startup founders, and sales managers who never consider a 30 yuan haircut. They sip their espresso, pocket their membership card, and they'd happily pay 180 yuan while telling friends, "You get what you pay for." Here's the brutal truth most businesses miss. People don't buy products. They buy better versions of themselves. That $500 watch tells a different story than a $50 one. Harvard degree opens different doors than a local college. Even a $10 Starbucks coffee sells differently than a $1 gas station bro. They're all selling the same core product, timekeeping, education, caffeine, but the context changes everything. So here's your challenge today. Look at your own business and ask, what are you really selling? Not the product, but the feeling or identity. What small, high perceived value touches can you add, like Lee's espresso and card? Does your pricing reflect that value or undermine it? Most entrepreneurs get stuck at, "I'm not a luxury brand." But remember, Lee wasn't either. He just decided to position himself that way. Tomorrow, I'll show you how a street noodle vendor used the exact opposite strategy by deliberately turning away customers and increased profits by 400%. Because sometimes the most powerful move is making people feel lucky to buy from you. But for today, think like Lee. Are you selling haircuts or are you selling a transformation? Look, I know this sounds too good to be true, but you just saw it work with your own eyes. This changed my life. And it can change yours too. But here's the hard truth. Tricks like this never last forever. That's why you need to act now. Smash that like button if this just blew your mind. Share this with one person who needs this, because what if this gets taken down tomorrow? And subscribe, because next week, I'm revealing something even bigger.